The 7 Things I Quit. I've lived on this earth for 94 years, and what I'm about to tell you might just catch you off guard. A long life isn't built on what you add to it. It's built on what you have the courage to walk away from. My name is Clara May, and I have outlived my mama, my daddy, 2 brothers, and the man I loved for 47 years. I've sat in more church pews for funerals than I have for weddings, and somewhere along the way I started paying attention. The ones who left early, it wasn't misfortune that took them, it wasn't their bloodline. It was the habits they held on to long after those habits stopped serving them. So I'm going to tell you the 7 things I quit. The 7 things I believe down in my bones are the reason I'm still sitting here talking to you today. And I need you to really hear me because at least one of these things may be quietly working against you right now. Number 1, I quit eating after dark. I know that sounds like something your great-grandmother would say, and honestly, it is. My grandmother preached this to me when I was just a little girl, and I rolled my eyes like I knew something she didn't. For years I'd finish supper and then find myself in the kitchen again. A few crackers here, a little something sweet there, seemed like nothing. But I started waking up exhausted. My body felt sluggish. My mind felt foggy. Then, about 40 years ago, it finally clicked, so I stopped. Last bite of food before 6 o'clock, 7 on long summer evenings. After that, only water or herbal tea. Your body heals itself at night. It detoxes, it restores, but it cannot do that work if you keep giving it more work to do. Within a month of stopping, I felt like a different woman, lighter, sharper. I never went back. Number 2, I quit going to war with foolish people. And this one might sting a little. I used to have a temper. If someone said something ignorant, something flat out wrong, I felt it was my personal duty to set them straight. I would argue. I would push. I was determined to make them understand. And what did I have to show for it? High blood pressure, nights I couldn't sleep. And not one single mind that I ever actually changed. Not one. People are going to believe what they've already decided to believe. And you wearing yourself out trying to fix their thinking is like trying to bail out a flooding river with a coffee cup. It's exhausting and it gets you nowhere. Now, when someone says something that would have once lit my fuse, I smile, I let it pass, and I move on. That's not surrender. That's sense. Guard your peace the way you'd guard your savings, because your peace is worth just as much. Every fight you choose not to have is time you're giving back to yourself. Number 3, I quit being still. Now, I'm not telling you to join a gym. I've never once set foot in one. I'm talking about simply refusing to stay seated. My husband spent the last years of his life in his favorite armchair. Morning to night, there he sat. He was gone at 71. I keep moving. I walk out to the garden. I stand up when I'm on the phone. I hang my own washing. I stroll down the block. Think of your body like a river. When it flows, it stays clean and alive. When it stops moving, it goes stagnant. Whether you're 35 or 85, if you're sitting more hours than you're moving, you are aging faster than you have to. I say that with love, but I say it plainly. Number 4, I quit carrying grudges. Lord, this one took years. I had a sister. Her name was Josephine, and she hurt me in a way I didn't think I could forgive. The kind of hurt that doesn't fade on its own. And for nearly 15 years I cut her off, wouldn't sit in the same room, wouldn't say her name without bitterness. And the whole time, she was perfectly fine. I was the one lying awake at night. I was the one with the weight on my chest. The grudge was living inside me like something toxic. So one morning, I picked up the phone and I told her I forgave her. We both wept. We never dissected it again. It was like something physically lifted off my shoulders. Unforgiveness is a poison that dresses itself up as justice. Whatever someone did to you, let it go, not because they deserve your grace, because you deserve your health. Number 5, I quit watching the news before I went to sleep. The news is not designed to inform you. It's designed to unsettle you, to make you afraid, to make you angry. Because that keeps you watching, and watching keeps them paid. I used to fall into bed with a head full of disasters, arguments, and things I couldn't control. Your mind needs to be gently set down at the end of the day, not wound up. Now I turn everything off well before sunset. I read a few pages. I say my prayers. I sit outside and watch the light change. That is how I prepare myself for rest. And I sleep deeply, soundly, 8 hours every single night. What you allow into your mind before you close your eyes matters just as much as what you put on your plate, maybe more. Number 6, I quit trying to keep everybody happy. Nobody wants to hear this one, but here it is. For the better part of my life, I was a woman who said yes to everything and everyone. The church needed help. I was there. Family needed money. I gave it. A neighbor needed to talk for 3 hours. I listened. And at the end of it all, I wasn't grateful or fulfilled. I was hollow, resentful, so thinly spread that there was nothing left of me for me. Saying yes to everyone is just another way of saying no to yourself. These days, I say no with warmth, without apology, but I say it. I keep watch over my time and my energy the way I'd keep watch over something precious. And here's what I've learned. The people who truly love you will understand, and the ones who don't understand were never really there for you to begin with. Number 7, and this is the one I want you to sit with. I quit postponing my life. When I was young, happiness always felt like it lived just around the next corner. Once I finish school, once I find the right man, once the children are older, once I retire, once, and while I was waiting, life moved right along without asking my permission. My husband and I spent 30 years talking about traveling out west together. He passed 3 months before our tickets were booked. My friend Ruth and I swore we'd spend a week at the beach. The summer after we both retired, she never saw that summer. Don't wait. Tell the people you love that you love them today. Take the trip. Use the good dishes. Wear the dress you've been saving. The perfect moment is not coming to collect you. The only moment you are ever guaranteed is the one you're standing in right now. That is true for me at 94, and it is equally true for you wherever you are in this life. So there they are. 7 things I gave up that I believe are why I'm still here. Stop eating late into the night. Stop wrestling with foolish people. Stop living in your chair. Stop feeding your heart with old hurt. Stop filling your mind with fear before you sleep. Stop shrinking yourself to fit everyone else, and stop treating your life like a rehearsal. None of this is complicated, but simple is not the same thing as easy. It requires a choice made deliberately, made daily. I have watched too many beautiful souls leave this world before their time, not because life was cruel, but because they could not let go of the things that were quietly consuming them. Don't be one of them. You have more strength than you've given yourself credit for. You have more time ahead of you than you think, but only if you stop surrendering it to the things that don't deserve it. Now, if you'll pardon me, there's a porch with my name on it, and that evening sky is far too lovely to miss.